Hello everyone, and welcome back to my monthly crafting and talking show, Craftversations. Where this month, my guest is the very adorable, the very bright-haired and bright-spirited.
That's amazing.
The very small and tiny and wonderful Tessa Netting!
Yay! Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
I'm very excited for this.
I'm so excited you're here. You've been much requested, and everybody is very excited that you're on the show.
I love crafting.
Yeah,
so.
me too!
Yes.
It's the best.
Yes, it is.
You probably remember Tessa from Spies Are Forever. It's a musical. Coming your way very soon, as well as Bunk'd on the Disney Channel and her own YouTube channel, and just being an awesome person.
And Harry Potter.
Yeah, just loving Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And other things.
Ravenclaw.
I love it.
Other things.
And Doctor Who and all the fandom-y things.
Yes, fandom-y things.
So awesome. Yay! Well, today we are going to decorate candles. So, if you want to take part in this craft yourself, here's what you'll need. You'll need some candles of various shapes and sizes, paper of varying patterns. I just bought these because I thought they were cute. We'll see if we use those. And some stamps and stamp pads. And some Mod Podge and scissors and other just crafting accoutrement. So shall we? And which kind of candle would you like to start with?
I kind of want one of these big ones.
Do a big one. Well, you saw sort of the Pinteresty boards I had sent. We're either going to... How do they smell? Do they have a smell?
They smell like
smell
neutral
like
and good.
Neutral.
They smell kind of like soap, but like... but like a good clean soap.
Perfect. Great.
Yes.
Your house will smell so clean.
Yeah.
Just a disclaimer, some of the things we are putting on the candles are not necessarily flammable, so some of these might just be for decoration. Don't burn your house down, be smart. Please don't sue me. Great. So we can either do paper on them or we can do stamps. It is up to you.
What stamps do we have?
We have some cool design stamps. So Tessa.
Cool.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good.
I miss you since I haven't seen you every day for a
right?
while.
Right? It's
Yeah.
just like, it's so weird not doing the musical.
It is weird. It was like all our lives for a minute.
Yeah, it's like when you do a stage show, it's very all-encompassing. Like,
Yes.
it just takes over your entire life in all of the best and most terrible ways.
That is so true.
So that's why it was cool, but also, whoa, that's crazy.
I'm just stamping the ink on the
She
stamp.
is such a pro.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't even
we'll
know
see how
how
this
I'm
turns out. So with the paper,
know,
you cut it to like
to fit it.
Yeah, to fit, and then you'll just Mod Podge it on.
Okay,
I think. I have not done a test run of this.
Mod Podge like
so
freaks me
we'll
out.
see.
I feel like that's for people that craft full time, and that's not me.
It's really not that hard. I've used it for the first time on the show, and
how'd it go?
yeah, it works.
Is it
great.
working?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks perfect.
Whoa!
Wow.
Cool.
That is
I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but that looks
beautiful.
pretty neat.
That looks intense.
So how was your Spies experience? Did you have a good time?
It was wonderful
Yeah.
because, like you, it was my first time on
Yeah,
stage in a
dude.
while.
Yeah.
So it was, it was very interesting, just kind of like getting back into that whole frame of mind. Like I hadn't done a musical since Broadway, so it was.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
How many years have that been for you?
Oh man, when did I leave Billy? I started Billy in 2008. I ended at like end of 2010. So yeah,
crazy.
it hasn't been since 2010.
Yeah, my last show was in 2011, so we're right about
right?
the same.
It's so weird.
It is so weird.
It feels like you're so out of practice.
That's true. Well, I don't know that LA, and you can, I'm curious what you think about this. I don't know that LA like fosters theater and that you're not encouraged to do theater here in LA.
It's not easy to do theater.
No.
In LA. There's not that many auditions. There's not that many equity theaters. There's not that many.
It usually doesn't like pay you a living wage.
Right. Yeah. So it's something that definitely has to be out of passion and something that's fun.
Yes.
So
which is why I hadn't done it in a while. Not that I don't love it, but I just
do you
kind
have tape?
Oh yeah, I sure do have tape. Wait, do I have tape?
If not, then I can find some other way to glue this. Do you glue?
Yeah, well, Mod Podge.
Oh, will that glue this?
Yeah, man.
Oh, well,
It sure
see,
will.
I don't know.
No, it's all good. How was it freaking being on Broadway?
Oh, man.
That's so insane.
It was such an experience. It was so cool and so fun and so just draining, physically draining. Talk about just taking over your life. It was your life because you were performing every single day, and then on your day off you were so exhausted that you couldn't really do anything.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because being in Spies was like very draining. And oh no, I just touched it and that was a bad idea. Oh, I totally messed it up.
I just put it in the back.
Totally smudged it.
You can just put it in the
Don't touch it,
You
kids.
could put a little shimmery
I
shine.
I could.
Shimmers and shines.
Shimmers and shines.
Shimmers and shines. Rhinestones. That's a technical name for it.
That's what I kept thinking during Spice, because it was so exhausting.
So exhausting.
And I was like, how do people do this 8 times a week on Broadway?
Yeah, it's just a thing that,
That's crazy.
Your body just gets used to it. You know what I mean? And I got so thin from it too, because you're just constantly burning so many calories and using so much energy. It's just, your body goes into like starvation mode, and you're just like,
so crazy.
I'm so tired.
That's so insane.
But it was just one of the best experiences of my entire life, especially originating a show.
Yeah.
Is so fun because you get to go to the Tonys.
That's so cool.
And I actually got to run on stage in the Tonys.
No way.
Billy won 10 Tony Awards.
Seriously?
Yeah, and Best Musical.
Oh my god, I forgot that.
Yeah, it did have the most nominations, but Hamilton just beat it because Hamilton got 16.
Right.
But Billy had 15 nominations, and we won 10.
That's amazing.
So it was so crazy because to everyone the Tonys seemed like so proper and so like such an event, and everyone's dressed up. You know, they have tuxes and pretty dresses, but like it's basically the front of it is all, you know, the nominees, and they're looking all proper and nice, but the back are like all the shows in their little sections, and it's like a football game. We're all just like rooting for our team, and then when we're winning, we're like, yeah, in your face, Shrek, you know, like seriously, it's like so ridiculous.
That's amazing.
So it's just fun. Everyone's having
so
a blast,
cool.
and it was like the coolest thing. And Billy was also fun because Elton John wrote the music, so I got to meet him a couple times.
That's so awesome.
He is like,
that's so cool.
He's just the coolest guy ever.
I saw Billy when I studied
did?
in London at on the West End.
Do you know that Tom Holland, who's the new Spider-Man, was a Billy Elliot?
I forgot that.
It makes me so happy because it's
so
my
cool.
two worlds colliding. My favorite superhero and Billy Elliot.
Oh, you and Sean have that in common. He loves Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
No
Spider-Man
question.
is the best.
Yeah.
Who's
your favorite superhero?
That's a great question.
It's a hard question.
I like Captain America.
He's okay, I guess. He's a little too, like...
What?
Straight edge for me.
Interesting. I also do like Spider-Man a lot.
Spider-Man's the best.
Spider-Man's your jam.
Spider-Man's my jam.
But I also haven't, like, read the comics. All I have to go off of is the movies.
Oh, well, then that's fair. That's totally fair. There's been some bad Spider-Man movies. So.
I do really enjoy those movies.
The movies are great.
Yeah.
I love the movies. Did you see Civil War?
Yeah. It was so good.
I'm telling you, that Spider-Man scene just made my entire life.
He's great. I'm super into him as the new Spider-Man.
So am I.
Dude, Civil War was just like... It was just, like, such a well-paced movie.
Yeah. Especially because the second Avengers was so bad. I was like...
I mean, I didn't, like, hate it, but it definitely was not.
It was pretty bad.
Ta-da! Look, that looks
okay. The line!
Except for because I accidentally, like, messed up.
That is gorgeous.
Thanks. It's my first one.
I love
get
that.
better, I hope. That looks so good. I love what you're doing. That looks awesome.
It looks cool. I'm into the Mod Podge. I love smelling it.
You love smelling it. So, are you excited about all the Spies stuff we have this summer?
I am. It's all, like, coming back. So, it's, like, second rounds.
I know, dude. I have not been singing at all. And I'm a little nervous about,
I forget every single song, every single, thing. It was funny when we went in to record the soundtrack. I'm like, I might forget every single word.
No, dude. I was, on the way over there singing it to myself, and I was like, what are my parts?
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
Yeah, and I have not been singing at all since the end of the show.
Yep.
So...
Nope, I feel ya.
Gonna have to do some rehearsing before Chicago, before Spies Reloaded.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited that it's gonna be out for everyone to enjoy on the interwebs. It's pretty exciting. I hope everybody will like it.
Oh, they will.
I hope so. I think so.
It's Spies.
What was your favorite thing about doing the show?
Oh my gosh. Well, other than the fact of just doing a musical again, probably just getting to work with all of you guys and getting to perform with everyone, that's the best part about being in a musical. Well, besides just getting to sing and dance and things, is the cast family that happens from it.
So true.
I like how this one's wrinkly. It's old.
Wrinkly and old. This is my candle. It's been passed down. Gives it some texture. For generations. I love it.
This is interesting.
So you are also on Bunk'd on Disney.
Yes.
That's so cool. How's that?
It's so fun.
That's so cool.
It's so freaking fun. Every kid grows up with Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that... It was one of the things I wanted to do when I came out here. I told my agents, I'm like... I want to be on Nickelodeon, I want to be on Disney Channel, and I want to be on Glee, and I was on all three of those.
That's amazing!
They are good. They are good agents. I have good agents.
That's incredible.
So it was just one of those things that I am so small that it.
I am so small.
I'm so small. And but what's really weird is I'm always the oldest. Ever since Billy,
sure.
I have always been older than everyone.
Well, because you just look so young.
I know, but it gets weird after a while in your brain. You start feeling like you're behind because everyone else is so much. And I'm talking not just 1 or 2 years. I'm talking 5 years
that has
younger.
Got to be odd.
It's very strange.
I hope that was at least somewhat refreshing about Spies that we were.
No, it's wonderful. That's
generally the same age.
No, it's so much nicer because sometimes you don't know can I curse around you? What can I say around you? You're a child.
I can imagine that would be strange. I've never had because I also look somewhat young, I am often working with actors that are a few years younger than me, but not to the extent that you're talking about.
Right.
So that's got to be weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm gonna take DS.
I'm trying something over here.
Ooh, look at you just letting your creativity
You know what?
run wild.
I don't follow the rules.
That's what I like here on Craftversations.
Breaking the rules. Yeah. There's no rules in Craftversations.
Yeah, be free. Craft your truth.
Craft your truth. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Hashtag craft your truth.
That's amazing. So tell me about Poe Party. I want to hear about it.
Dude.
Please tell me about it. I've seen all
the tables on me.
I've seen all of these tweets.
Yeah, man.
I've seen all of the tweets.
I've seen all the tweets
from you and Joey and Lauren, and I'm like, this looks cool.
Thanks,
this looks
man.
awesome.
It was so fun. It just went above and beyond better than we even hoped. And
yay!
Let me tell you, Joey and Lauren are both so good in it.
Of course they are.
So
They're
good.
just flawless humans. So
yeah, they really are.
Me.
We were a little spoiled because it was we got to hang out during Spies so much. And
right.
We just went straight into that as well. So, and now they're gone, and I really miss them.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see them soon, though.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see. I was just texting Lauren because I just finished Gilmore Girls.
Oh, does she love Gilmore Girls?
Oh, she loves Gilmore Girls.
So
I was like, I just finished it. It was amazing. You should watch it.
I need to. My mom watched it when I was younger. Ta-da! So I saw bits.
That's so cute.
It's kind of cute.
It looks great with your shirt.
Oh, thanks.
So
maybe I'll put some little jimmies on it.
Little jimmies.
Little gems. But yeah, it was just really wonderful, and I'm really we were like very nervous about it for a lot of reasons because it was a very ambitious shoot.
Oh my gosh.
And our budget was not like, I mean, our budget was great and we're so happy with what we had, but we definitely were doing a lot for not a lot of money.
Right. And like things come up that you don't even plan and you're just like, oh my gosh, everything costs money.
Do they ever? But thankfully it all went like relatively well. So,
yay!
Really
and when does
happy.
it come out? Do you guys know yet?
We haven't decided yet. Well, we have an
early.
idea of when we want it to come out. So we'll just see if that happens. We're like aiming towards a certain time, but we don't want to say yet.
Right.
But hopefully not too long.
Cool.
So yeah. And you and I are also going to GeekyCon this summer.
Yay! I love GeekyCon.
Dude, me too. It's going to be so
favorite.
fun.
Yes.
We might be doing some Spies stuff there.
Yes, that's going to be really fun.
I've never performed at Geeky before.
Really?
Outside of just like, I've never even been in the sing-alongs. Or
What?
Like, yeah.
Okay, well, you're going to be in the sing-along this year, because sing-along is the best part.
I know. I don't know if they know that I can sing. I guess they do now. But,
well, it doesn't matter. Like, you just have to
Right?
just do it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just have to ask to be a part of it. Unless you're doing something else, like, when it's happening. But
No,
you should...
I want to do it.
Because I think, like, Kurt and those people are going to be emceeing it. So I'll just make sure that
gotcha.
you do it. Because
Thanks, girl.
I think there's two. There's a Broadway and there's a Disney one.
There's a Disney one, yeah.
So they're both... It's my favorite part of, like...
Really?
Oh,
That's
it's one
so
of,
fun.
It's so fun!
That's so cool.
It's because everyone just loves it, and they're just singing, and...
It's just such a fun con. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's very fun.
And, like, all of our friends are going to be there.
I know!
It's just a fun time. And I mean, like, I really owe Geeky to, like, the fact that I know all you guys and that I was in Spies and all this stuff. So
oh my gosh, no, it, like...
Very thankful.
Yeah. It's
gonna be
like,
great.
it's insane how things in your life, like, you don't even realize that they're gonna mean so much to you until later.
So true.
Oh,
That's
look.
kind of cute. That looks so good.
Thanks.
You made it pink.
I made it pink.
Make it pink. Make it blue.
Yee.
I made this little guy.
Aw, friends.
Hello, friends. I love it. That's so awesome.
Okay,
Look at us just like killing these
yeah.
candle things.
Woo!
Well, this is like a really big time for you because like Hamilton just won all these Tonys and like Curse
I
a
was
Child.
crying. You don't understand. My mom's like, what is wrong with you? She's like, why do you keep crying? I cried like 3 times. I cried when Renee won.
I cried, not necessarily because of Hamilton, but just because the show was so good.
Oh my
and
gosh.
every time I was like, yes, you can follow your dreams.
Oh my gosh. It was like, and Lynn's speech when he did like,
So
the
good.
love is love is love.
So
I was
good.
just like,
all of it was so
bawling.
good. All of it was
Like,
great.
oh my god, it was too much for me, and it was
such a good show.
It's one of it's just I love it so much. So just to see it getting the recognition that it deserves,
That's so awesome.
It's so good for Broadway. It's so good because everything is being revived, and there so many people are like afraid to take chances with new musicals. So whenever like an original musical that's like brilliant does it really well, it makes me so happy.
That's so cool. I'm trying something here. I don't know if it will work.
Ooh.
I think this ink is a little old and tired. We'll see how this goes.
Tired.
It's old and tired ink.
Can you pass me a medium candle?
Oh, heck yeah. There you go.
Yeah, have a little candle family.
Candle family.
This is the old grandpa.
The old grandpa. I love that.
Grandpa candle.
And are you gonna get to see the Harry Potter play?
Yes.
When are you
I'm very
going?
excited. Well, I was supposed to go in August, but then with Joe going to law school, that can't happen anymore. So now I'm going in October with Brizzy, and we're gonna see it together. And I'm actually going to London with my family, with my mom and my sister. So we're gonna make it like a.
That's so cool.
Because my mom promised me in high school that when I graduated high school, she'd take me to London. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Does it look okay?
Yes.
Kind of cool.
No, it looks great.
Thanks.
I should try the stamp effect. But so she promised me a London trip, but I never got to do it because I did Broadway right out of high school, like in my senior year. So it just never happened. so then I finally get to go now.
That is so awesome.
So wonderful.
That's so cool.
I've been wanting to go to London my entire life.
Have you ever been?
No.
Seriously?
No.
Dang, girl.
No. Joe's been so many times. It pisses me off.
He goes all the time.
He's been there like 6 times. He goes like every year for G6, and I'm like, he brings me home like a little magnet. I'm like, this is not.
Here's this magnet, babe. You're like, thank you.
I'm like, this just makes me angry.
You're gonna have the time of your life.
I am so excited.
That's
I'm
so
doing all the
fun.
Harry Potter things.
Yeah, as you should. Would you like to play a little game that we like to play here on Craftversations?
I love games and I love Craftversations, so
Craftversations loves you. That little game is called Hanky Panky Marry or Kindly Push Aside.
Push aside into Craftversations.
Can't talk today.
It's early.
It is early. And I thought we could do Harry Potter people.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yes. Let's do it.
So, who are your main Harry Potter squeezes? I don't even know.
That's like such a hard question.
That's fair.
Is it? Are we talking about like witches and wizards or just
who are your favorite characters?
My
from
favorite
Harry
characters
Potter?
are the people that I like want to
That
talk
you-
to in the common room after dark.
Who do you want to
and
talk to in the
snog.
after dark?
Well, I've always been like in love with Harry because I just
Dude.
I don't know why, because I'm just in love with main characters.
I agree. People are like,
I just
Harry
always
sucks, and
am.
I'm like,
I don't
him.
care if you're just like a little annoying, whiny
He's
little.
not that bad.
He's a pretty bad wizard, but he's a horrible
He just
wizard.
saves the world.
He's so bad. No, he's so bad. He
really
he
like
only
him.
knows Expelliarmus, and that's
true.
it. And that's what he uses like
Do you
for
feel like
everything.
that's his fault though, or is that JK's
Yeah,
fault?
no, it's his fault because like Hermione saves his ass like
That's
all the
true.
time. I love Hermione. Hermione and Luna are my
Hermione's-
favorite characters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they are everything to me.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But I don't know. I love Malfoy. I just
Sure.
like, the hair. I am Malfoy. I'm a Malfoy now.
Shoy.
So
Shoy?
so I love Malfoy. I love Harry. I used to ship Harry and Malfoy.
Did you?
Yes.
You were a Drary?
I was a Drary shipper.
A Drary
It's so
shipper.
obvious. They're like always, the sexual tension. It's just there.
Sure.
So I definitely shipped that.
That's so funny. Okay.
I did.
So I'm gonna give to you Hanky Panky Marry or Kindly Push Aside Harry,
Okay.
Draco,
Okay.
and Oliver Wood.
Well, you know
get
why
it
they
out of
call him Oliver Wood.
Whoa.
Because he's got that wood. Okay, so I'm going to wait, what is it? Hanky Panky Marry and
Or
Kindly Push Aside. I'm
yeah.
gonna hanky panky with the Woodman.
Whoa, okay.
I'll marry Harry because
Sure.
he needs a woman.
he
He needs a solid woman to
That's
keep his
fair.
shit together.
That's
Like,
so
seriously, are you kidding me? Without Hermione, he would
That's
just not
so
exist.
true.
So I will be there for you, Harry.
Okay, and Kindly Push Draco
I will
aside.
be a goblet of fire. In the bedroom. Okay, so, but Oliver Wood would be like a really good, just like,
Tessa.
like hanky panky, and then
Sure, yeah.
that's it.
With the
So-
innuendos today, I cannot.
I know, this early too.
Wow.
Starting off right. And then who's left? Draco.
Draco.
Oh, I would love to push. I would love to punch Draco in the face,
Whoa.
just like Hermione. You know what I mean? When
Okay,
she punched
well,
him.
you do not have to kindly push him aside. You can punch him, in the face.
and push him aside.
That's so funny.
So, yes,
well,
that
there you
is-
go.
That is mine. So now
Well
do I?
done. Yeah, give me
pick-
some.
How about the Weasleys? Ron
Oh,
Weasley.
interesting.
Let's see, Fred Weasley
Mm-hmm.
and Charlie Weasley. So if you had to choose between those Weasley boys,
Well,
there's so many of them.
I'm gonna marry Fred. Except I can't.
I know. Let's just pretend that you can't marry
Just
him.
pretend I can.
'cause, Yeah.
I cried for days.
Oh, I know. So sad. It
upset.
Destroyed
That was my
me.
most
Spoilers,
upset.
but
Yeah.
if it's a spoiler, then what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, you need to have read that.
Yeah,
Get on
please.
it. Yeah, that was my I was most upset by Fred's death of all the deaths. That was the saddest one to me.
And Hedwig. I mean, that's too much.
Hedwig,
That's the next level. You can't freaking do that.
You can't. How freaking cruel to freaking break up the twins.
Oh, I know. And then like the ear too. It's like can't get like can't catch a break.
Poor George.
Lose your ear, lose your brother. That's just
Poor George.
you know.
So I'd marry Fred. I just loved them so much. I always loved them. Charlie's the one that like fought the dragons, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's with the dragons in Romania.
I might hanky-panky him because that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. And he had like that long like hair.
Yeah,
he was like
kind of the sexy one.
Yeah, he'll bring you on a dragon. And be like, I will take you and we can go meet Khaleesi together.
So yeah, I could be into that. And poor Ron. I'm sorry, Ron.
Oh, he can be pushed aside.
Sorry, Ron.
No, Ron.
You're used to it.
Yeah. He is used to it.
My son, said Aslan. I know. Grief is great. Only you and I in this land know that yet. Let us be good to one another. Thanks to Debby for sponsoring this video.